I'm attorney George McCranie. I have offices in Douglas and Valdosta, Georgia. And today I wanted to talk with you about what to expect at a criminal arraignment in Georgia. And a lot of people don't understand what a criminal arraignment is and how it works in a criminal case. They've never been in trouble before. This is new ground to them, and they don't really understand the process and what's going to happen and how it works, the good, the bad, and the ugly sort of about a criminal arraignment. Now, the thing about it is right now we're in a situation where arraignments have been put off for a good little while, and sometimes even if you get a speeding ticket, it won't tell you when the court date is on the speeding ticket. It just says for you to check with the clerk of court. Well, here's the thing. Even if it doesn't say when your arraignment is, don't think the government has forgotten about you, okay? Because sometimes these arraignments are delayed, and the government is simply sitting there waiting whenever the case comes up. When that notice comes to you, okay, you have to attend arraignment, okay? Now, if you have a private attorney or attorney representing you in the case, sometimes you don't. But that's a little different thing. You'd want to talk to your attorney about that. But if you don't have an attorney, you have to go to the arraignment, okay? Now, even if you don't go to arraignment, even on something as, what we would think of as minor as a speeding ticket, okay? You can lose your driver's license if you don't show up for the arraignment. Your driver's license can be suspended. There can be a bench warrant issued for your arrest, all right? And a bench warrant is an arrest warrant, okay? And you'll be put in jail because you failed to show up for court. Even something, that we think of as minor as a speeding ticket, okay? Now, what happens at an arraignment? An arraignment is a hearing where you as the defendant are formally notified about and told about the charges that are filed against you. Okay, and then you have the opportunity to formally enter a plea to your charge, and that means you enter a plea of guilty or not guilty to the charges. Okay, now many times if you've got a private attorney to represent you, all right, you got your own attorney, and you do this and you hire the attorney before the arraignment, your attorney can handle the arraignment without you having to go. All right, but you need to ask your attorney about that. Okay, it's not automatic. Ask your attorney whether or not you need to attend. All right, and the attorney will tell you. Okay, now if the attorney is able to handle the arraignment for you, that means that you can go to work, you can go to your doctor's appointment, you can keep the kids at home, you can do whatever you want to do as long as the attorney is handling it for you. Because if you don't have an attorney handling it for you, you have to be there. All right, if you're not, bad things happen. Bad things happen in Georgia if you don't show up for court. Like I say, you can lose your driver's license, they can suspend your license, they can lock you up, and it wouldn't be, and what I've seen in my 23 years of practicing law is that folks that forget about court, good folks, they just simply forgot, and they get a bench warrant. And we've had situations where people were on their way to a child's wedding, got stopped for speeding, had a bench warrant, went to jail, missed a wedding. Okay, we've had people going to visit relatives that are passing away or in bad shape at the hospital, get stopped and arrested. So don't ignore this. Make sure your attorney handles it for you, or you go to court. Okay, if you don't do it, bad things will happen. Now, if you've been charged with a crime, and don't think the government's forgot about you, because you'll get that notice eventually. And when it's time to get that notice, you need to have an attorney to represent you. And here's the thing. Right now, with arraignments being delayed and courts being delayed, people say, well, I've got plenty of time to go talk to an attorney later. Well, the good attorneys are going to get booked up, okay? Here at my firm, we only represent so many people, all right? Our job is to win. We want to get the best result possible for our clients. That's why we don't take 500 cases, okay? And if we did, we wouldn't be able to handle each case on an individual basis and get the best results. We wouldn't want, you don't want an attorney that's swamped under. Now, go ahead, go talk to an attorney, talk to the best attorney that's available to you, because an attorney in any criminal case is your best defense. Now, if you have a question, you can reach us 833-927-6227, or you can Facebook message me or comment. Leave your comments. I want to hear what you think about this. If you don't think an attorney is necessary, you think you can handle it all on your own, or you think you can miss court, message me. Tell me all about it, and I'll tell you the truth about what's going to happen, okay? But again, I'm George McCranie. We have offices in Valdosta and Douglas, Georgia. If you have a question about a criminal case, an accident case, it's not your fault, or family-based immigration case, just give us a call. We'll be glad to help you.